All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lolz Does MTV Cribs. Brian, broadcasting live from your new apartment. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Wow.
And from my phone again, because the internet's not working right in here.
Oh, you have the mobile hotspot going?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Pretty amazing though, huh? It looks good.
It was pretty good. Yeah.
Fingers crossed, knock on wood.
Yeah, pre-show it glitched for a second, but I think we're in business.
We'll see.
We might have to. I think what we need to get you is like some Lolz blinds or something to cover up the window. That light isn't ideal, but it could be a great place for some branding there.
It looks normal. Like right here, it's not bright today, and it's just from the camera. It's weird.
It's just how the camera doesn't like the natural light. But we'll work on this setup. We get you some bobbleheads. Maybe we need to get a jersey hung up behind you, I think is what we need to do.
Who should I get?
Who should you get? I don't know. Who are your heroes?
Jose Canseco, definitely.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, that could work. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to necessarily do this all over again, but what was the last jersey that you possessed? Do you remember? Like when you were a kid?
Dick, I bought a Buckets jersey.
Wow. This is a bombshell. How recently?
12 years ago.
Okay. All right. You've matured a lot since then.
Oh yeah.
What are you drinking? Claws?
Oh, Claw.
Are you still, wait, did we have a show since you had that bachelor party? Or was that bachelor party this past weekend?
I can't remember.
Sounds like a good.
Yeah, we had a show.
Okay.
I won at the track.
Oh, you did? Was it a dog track or horse track?
Horse track.
Okay. Nice. What did you hit? Like a trifecta or a long shot or what?
I only bet winners. Like if you do all that, like, exacta boxing and stuff like that, you'll have like a good one. You'll bet like $200 and you'll win like 212. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
I just bet winners. And all I did was go, one of my favorite websites is random.org. I just typed in.
Tell me wait. Brian is at a bachelor party on his phone on random.org for his picks.
And everyone started copying me, by the way.
Oh my goodness. Because did you hit early and everyone's like, what's your secret? And you're like, random.org.
And random.org went like 5 for 7.
Really?
Yeah.
So you would put like the top 3 horses in and then just
No, all of them.
Wait, then I thought you said you were only picking winners. Oh, you mean outrights or whatever.
Yeah. Just gotcha. to win.
Gotcha.
Not the win play show or in a box it or anything like that.
Yeah, where you tried to prove some point about how it's impossible to beat the odds that are otherwise efficient and randomness is actually your best bet?
No.
Sounds like
I have no idea what I'm doing, and so I just randomly pick them because I wanted to sweat.
There you go. So the Bachelor weekend was sponsored by random.org.
Should be, except I think it's free, so they probably don't have a lot of cash.
Yeah.
I probably made more money than random.org has made in their entire existence.
What else did you guys do? Was this your brother?
Yeah, my younger brother. We golfed and then hit the track.
There you go. Sounds nice. Sounds like a nice time. And are you down bad in crypto, or did you get mostly out?
I got like 33% out.
Okay. When
Elizabeth Warren, you reminded me, I haven't checked coin market cap in 7 minutes. I have to, so as soon as Warren sent out that she wants to regulate stuff, I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm down an ungodly amount of money. I mean, I wish it didn't go down, but yeah.
The haters are already saying you're recording from the bathroom of your new place. Can you disprove this?
No, actually, I am taking a shit. This is the office. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I've never worked in an office before.
I think it's just something with like how the window's positioned that feels like a bathroom or a jail cell or something.
Yeah, let's see if I can.
Okay, we see signs of life, a cardboard box. Okay, now we see the monitor.
It's just a stupid little I don't know what 8x.
Yeah, we're gonna get you some drapes or something at the least.
I could have pulled those down actually.
I'd actually do that. It is
It's
better
not,
for the link.
I don't want to do it. I'm gonna say it's right because I'm gonna fuck it up. They'll probably fall.
You don't want a gif of you fiddling with your blinds?
No, I'm not.
All right.
I'm not playing that fucking game.
Yeah,
I know what you weirdos will do.
All us weirdos want a house tour. I guess we're not gonna get it.
No, I can't take the whole thing off my computer.
I want you to get a webcam strapped to your head, and I want you to broadcast walking around your neighborhood.
I still got boxes and shit. There's nothing to look at.
But the big devastating news is that you're not by your burrito place anymore, right?
Oh, this burrito place. Everyone loves it. So the Wi-Fi guy comes in today. By the way, it didn't work.
Is that a politically correct term? Wi-Fi guy?
Wi-Fi guy? Is that too derogatory?
I think so.
Wi-Fi person.
Thank you.
And I was and one of my other brothers was here, and I was telling him how the burrito place sucks. Okay, I guess I'm telling everybody. And he's like, "That one right here, that place is great." Fuck you, Wi-Fi guy.
Wait, so had you had it before and you knew it sucked, or you just tried it since moving in?
A lot of people in the city think it's good, and it's not. It's garbage. Albany Park is way better. There's a lot of good spots in the city, and this one is not one of them.
So yeah, you took offense to my comment about Chicago not being a burrito destination capital of the world.
What? Why? I'll tell you why. I have facts, but why? Why would that be something that comes to mind for you? I didn't even,
because there's like 3.5 states that have like consistently good burritos, and I don't think Illinois is one of them.
Okay, so and this is an old stat, so it might not be accurate, but Chicago is the second largest Mexican population in the country, outside of LA.
Even more than Texas?
Yeah. Most people don't know this. But okay. And that might be Hispanic, but I'm pretty sure it's Mexican specific. So there's a ton of my best friend in high school is still my best friend, is Mexican guy. Like there's a lot of good Mexican food here.
Yeah, I ended up I did some research after to see if I was, and I did see that they popped up on a couple of burritos or burrito lists. The thing is with all of these, they're like Tex-Mex like style burritos, which is fine. Like there's really good Tex-Mex burritos in Colorado and stuff, but I don't know. The burritos in California are just on another level, and I've never had anything that came close to comparing with them.
Yeah, California's gonna be number one for sure.
Yeah.
But I guarantee they're better than Boston.
Oh, but I will never stand. I bet Boston is like bottom 5 in the country for burritos. It is so bad out here. I don't even get burritos. Like I can get like some decent tacos in some places, but there's no good burritos out here.
What about how's your pizza? I know like who was it, Belair or somebody in our Discord was talking about. Everyone's talking about New Haven is the best pizza.
Yeah, there's some good pizza spots. I would say like as far as late night food, pizza is going to be the most consistent in Boston. That's like the one thing where you can get, good food, late night stuff. That's what I miss most about California is having the 24-hour hole in the wall burrito joints. Those just don't exist here.
Before you answer that, I want to know how long you were in California. But I've been to Boston once, but I consumed probably 98% alcohol. So, food tasting. When were you in California?
Yeah, for college. So I was there for 4 years, like 2005 to 2009.
Is that where you met your wife?
No, I met her studying abroad, but during that same window.
Studying abroad. Wow, God.
Exotic.
Elite people. I was wondering what Peter Overzet was like in college. I was thinking this in my head. Like, I could see like a wide variety of like the religious guy who had dated the same girl all 4 years, I could believe. Like, head of the all men's acapella team.
Now
I can see it. I can see it.
Wow. So these are
or just fucking stoned out of your mind, long hair. Getting C's and B's.
I would say the only thing that you said that was accurate is I did grow out my hair freshman year because I felt part of the appeal of going to California to me was like I wanted to get out of Colorado. Like obviously there's the snowboard, like hippie culture, but like the beach, summer vibe, surf culture was very appealing to me. Everyone there skateboarded, everyone had long hair. So I was doing my best to fit in. So I grew out my hair, pretended like I could skateboard, started surfing, and I was good at like cosplay, but I was always actually awful at the board sport. So yeah, not a stoner in college, not in the a cappella group. I didn't meet Lauren until my second semester sophomore year. So I guess 2 years I had the same girlfriend. So you were, I guess you hit some things.
Study abroad where?
Granada, Spain.
Study abroad, like dating to marriage success is pretty strong in my experience. Of people of the elite rich people I know who had the pleasure of studying abroad.
Oh god. The funny thing is it was actually cheaper to study abroad. Like part of the reason was because the room and board is so much more cheaper. Like the education component that you do through was similar, but the room and board was actually a break on what my school was charging me for my dorm. But what was I going to say? But yeah, no, it was the success rate too, because we had to do long distance for 2 years after studying abroad. Cause I still had 2 more years in California there still. So yeah, it was, but yeah, I've heard of lots of people who have met their significant other studying abroad.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's strange. Maybe it's like you're just in a foreign country and all you have is each other.
Well, it was the thing too, because everyone, when I told people I had met a girl, everyone assumed it was a Spanish girl. Like you're like, oh, you're in Spain, and I was like, no. The Spanish girls had zero interest in white Caucasians. There are like some places, like more Latin America. It seemed
they're
like
white Caucasians.
What?
They're white Caucasians.
Sorry, Americans.
Okay.
They had zero interest in Americans whatsoever, which isn't the case in other places of Europe and Central America, but Spain, zero interest. So that was never happening.
Yeah. All right.
Something about my 101 levels. What's that?
I said if you were like the big star like you are now, you never know.
I don't know, man. My homestay senora would talk shit about David Beckham all the time. He was playing for Real Madrid at the time, and she was like, he's been here 7 years and hasn't even bothered to learn one sentence of Spanish, and she was very upset about that.
Imagine you get recognized in Spain. Come and say ship chasing.
Jesus Christ! I saw. It's funny you say that. I saw Pat Mayo retweeted a post of some guy was in Germany, I want to say in Munich, and was walking by a window and saw someone watching the Pat Mayo show on their TV in Munich. And he like snapped a picture of it from like the street level. It was like, what are the absolute odds of someone else watching a niche DFS show in Munich? It's insane.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, Manz would be a much better fit for Spain. He would probably have more confidence in Spain than I did. Yeah, Tim Andercuss was on the TV. I should pull this up because it was so good.
That's insane.
Where do you think I should check the YouTube demographics? Where do you think our fan that lives the furthest away?
Okay, well, remember when we trended in Germany for like a week? Do you remember that? This was last year.
No, did we figure out why that was?
No. And we had some like Pakistan viewers, I think, once.
Did we?
I can't remember because it was only on my channel back then. So,
sorry, I'm scrolling. I'm trying to find this.
In my chat, Dave Stewart, the burrito killed John McAfee. Rest in peace. John McAfee suicided himself. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, we could talk about that in a second. Walking through Munich at 1 a.m. Look what some other maniac here is watching. You got Tim Andergott. He's like legit street level, just walking through and see. I feel like if I did that and it was a show like that I feel like I'm just going and I'm knocking on the window. I'm just being like, what the hell? You're watching a DFS golf video? I mean, I think you're allowed to do that in that.
Well, do you see these prize pools of DFS golf? Like,
are they massive?
It's huge now. Yeah. It's $1 million total, GPP this week for a non-major. And actually, that's pretty regular now.
Do you think DFS golf has the most international appeal of DFS sports?
No. Well, I mean, that's like maybe by raw numbers, but I think soccer, you have a lot more. And hockey, well, you said European, but hockey has a ton of Canadians playing it, obviously. And
yeah.
But raw total numbers, probably, just because so many people do it.
Yeah. Look at the diversity here. We have Scott, he's watching from the UK, and we have RVL confirming that they would not be interested in me unless I was fluent in Spanish, which I very much was not at the time. I did get much better, but not enough for a beautiful Spanish woman to take note. What was I just going to say? There are multiple things.
What part of the UK? They're falling apart over there. Scotland's probably pulling out, or at least trying to.
You don't get political. No. I was going to say, talking about the DFS sports, is that DFS World Cup thing like pop up again? I keep seeing screenshots of the teams. Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't invited, of course, but yeah, it looks like it went. Our buddy Bobby Gomes is on the team, made the team this year.
So how did it pop up? Because I feel like it popped up like 3 or 4 months ago and now it's back again.
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know why.
I saw your tweet, it tilted you, right? Because they had US East and West, but then nothing for Central or whatever.
Yeah, but they had Wales, speaking the UK. Because we need all the Welsh, the plentiful amount of DFS players.
Some of my favorite DFS players.
Yeah, there's
so many, Brian, and they are such a vital part of our DFS community. For you to act like they're more important than half of the DFS population that lives in Chicago is quite frankly offensive.
I don't just do my fucking idea. Just do it. You have cities. You could do national cities too. You could do London, Toronto, Chicago, Miami, and then do like a generous 60-mile, 120-mile radius. Invite DFS personalities, touts, people with big followings, some pros, and then let some guys get to play into it who aren't pros to get on the team, and then have Chicago versus New York.
Yeah, I think having a variety of criteria, some people based on, volume or whatever winnings and stuff for pros, some based on that's hand selected. And then you could have, if you did it by city, you could have, because I'm sure there'd be some free agents, like you said, that might not fall in that, but they could be adopted by one of the cities to be a part of their team or whatever.
Yeah, just make it whatever. Be loose with the rules, but generally from where you're living from. And I have no problem like putting popular DFS personalities on there too. You don't have to be, super high ranked or whatever. Just get as much content going around it and fun.
Well, that's what I was just going to say. Like, they got some names that we recognize, but is anyone making content on this? Is anyone doing shows? Is anyone doing podcasts? Is anyone documenting what's happening? Because no one will care about it unless content creators care about it and make shit about it.
I've seen 2 tweets maybe from dudes who made the team. That's it. I mean, maybe I'm missing something. Did you see anything?
No, I didn't. And what is it again? Like, it doesn't sound like you really know either, but they are playing in different sports, or how it, like, do you know the format of it at all? All right.
Like, I mean, I'm assuming they're like, okay, we want to expand our brand into these other countries.
Yeah.
So let's say you're on the World Cup team, even though no one from your country even really plays. But like people want to go to the World Series of Poker from across the world.
Yeah.
You don't start by not inviting Doyle Brunson or somebody. You know what I mean? And Chip Reese.
Which one do you more identify as the DFS comparable? Are you DFS as Doyle Brunson?
Doyle Brunson's gotta be. You can't say Alex. I would say Alex is like Stu Unger.
Okay. It is funny because I see what you're having. You have to like era adjust for these.
Right. So yeah, that guy's got to be the older guy who goes by the gut. Who's like Candia?
Okay. But
maybe.
I'm trying to think. Do you know what?
Reese would be like
no. CSU is Doyle.
Maybe.
I feel like CSU is Doyle.
That's not bad. Yeah, this is yeah.
Who's Helmuth? Because that's a fun one.
So yeah, okay. So we had Helmuth and Negreanu. There has to be. Who's Helmuth? Helmuth is someone who's just EM2.
Okay.
Someone just talking shit all the time. You know?
I like that. I like that comparison.
Maybe we could do a better one.
J-Mac is Negreanu.
No. Bill Zarian.
Oh no, actually, this is pretty good. Davis is Negreanu.
But Negreanu actually wins. Oh
wow. Davis is going to be so mad when someone clips this and tags him on Twitter. All right, maybe that's our next exercise. We need to come up with would Alex be more like who's the run it once guy?
Oh,
Phil,
yeah. Phil
Galfond. Yeah. That
yeah, I mean not really though. Anyone post 2000 something, I don't think, because poker's been around for too long.
Osimo Howard Lederer.
God, that's an insult, but like in hindsight, it's an insult. But yeah. Well,
right.
I mean, Chris Ferguson, maybe.
No, that's an insult.
I think maybe I would be Chris Ferguson.
What? I both love this and hate it at the same time.
That's not bad.
I'll take it.
That's
honestly,
not bad actually.
I'll take it.
But the problem is he needed the bank one. He needed
what coveted third place in the SPY? Is it
what about RBX's moneymaker?
We need someone though, because Moneymaker brought so many more people into the game.
Who is the whistle goes woo? Who's Yukon Dave?
Oh wow. Oh, that's Scotty Wynn.
Oh my God, that's a good one.
It's almost a perfect one for what?
Sammy Farha could definitely be a DFS player. Oh my God. He can't be an American.
Well, let's go to our DFS World Cup and see who's left.
The World Cup and all the popular players in the World Cup team that we'll all recognize.
That's actually pretty good. RBX is the magician guy, Antonio Esfandiari. I like that. Okay, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Osimo's more robotic than Dwan.
What's that guy who does everyone kind of rips on him. He's got like 50,000 Twitter followers.
That could be anyone. I feel like poker Twitter just
Zeidenfelder or whatever.
Smith? Yeah.
Smith
is who?
I can't remember. I want to say it's Fundiari, maybe.
There's Phil Lack. Was the Unabomber.
Yeah, Phil Lack's got to be someone who's kind of wacky, right?
Phil Ivey is Chris Raybon.
Phil Ivey's definitely got to be Sahil Sud.
Okay.
Kind of the first guy who figured, was the step above the old school guys. But now, listen, I'm not in the poker world anymore, but before I'm reading, Phil Ivey isn't like he's not a solver, bro. And
I think Bales is Dwan.
Tom Dwan?
Yeah.
I don't think you can put anyone new in there.
Oh, you're saying Dwan is too new?
He's too new, yeah.
Okay, you're going more like
I'm going like
Godfathers.
Moneymaker's like the oldest you can put in, I would say.
Okay.
Pre 2003. When did he win? 2003, I think. Yeah, so all the old school guys.
I'm trying to think of a good one for Bales because I do.
There's another one. Oh my god, Huckseed's got to be who's this biggest stoner in DFS?
See, I'm out of practice because I haven't been playing DFS, so I don't have like the recall of all the usernames right now.
Basically, DFS Twitter though, because you can't tell someone's a stoner from their lineups. Well, I guess maybe you could if you really look into it.
Yeah. All right. This is a good exercise here.
Blender's Antonio. Yeah, Blender definitely could match up with.
Yeah, who's Levitan? Who's the cash game grinder that doesn't do a lot of the tournament, stays in Bobby's room?
That's Chip Reese is a good one there.
Okay, Chip Reese,
cash game multi-sport grinder. Although he only does football mainly, right? But either way, an original too. Levitan's been around forever, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Chip Reese there.
Not to we did pull in Taylor Stein with our Vegas Dave clickbait. All you said to me is he continues to be a national treasure, and I didn't actually know what you were referencing. Oh, there you go. Wiggins is the stoner. That's a good one.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
There it is. Okay, let's what made you think of Vegas Dave?
Big T could definitely be somebody. I'm sorry. We could do this.
Big T could be Sammy Farha.
Big gambler.
Yeah.
A
lot of table talk.
Just a personality. Yeah, maybe. Okay. I could see that. Yeah.
You guys are really pushing my poker knowledge. I don't know if I have a good Jeff Losandro. Anyways.
Yeah.
I want to know what got Vegas Dave on your radar.
Can't even remember what I told you. I said
you just said he continues to be a legend, and I assumed you saw something.
He continues to be a national treasure.
Yeah.
Oh, because I tweeted about him. He's so ridiculous with his crypto takes.
Okay, I need to pull this up because I must have missed it.
I still don't believe anyone's giving him money. I don't fucking believe it.
He has to have, dude. You don't get. How else does he get those Birkin purses?
All those awesome cars and stuff.
All right, what do we got? We got $199 special, received $995 whale plan, $199 daily card for $199 today. Save $1,000. Save $1,000. He's 97% win rate. I thought he guaranteed a perfect win before.
Your money back.
Yeah, I would like my money back on that. Where's his crypto? Hang on.
No, it's under mine.
Oh, you screenshotted it?
I screenshotted 2 of his tweets. So you haven't seen this, so this will be good.
Here we go. Yeah, I don't think I must have missed it.
This one there.
Once it hits 100K, it's off to rocket ship emojis. Everyone said I was too late for the party at 50K.
Go.
Bitcoin touches under 30K. I just made bank. You all said I was crazy. I love that he's hashtagging Cardano and ADA in this tweet too.
He's clearly copying and pasting, saving himself some time.
Goodness, this guy.
He has no shame.
He really doesn't. And it's just like his engagement is so poor. Like not even from like, like I've said this before, but on Instagram, like the counselor says ridiculous stuff and like everyone calls him out and he's getting all these comments. Like Vegas Dave, I guess
ratio 21-1.
I guess he is getting ratioed on these now. What are people saying here? I thought whale plays were $1,995, actually saving $2,000. Don't cut yourself short. Then someone teaching him a lesson in price anchoring. Thank you for that. Wow. There are like guys who have that is actually a pretty rough screenshot there. I just imagine replying in earnest, like that you get triggered by Vegas Dave post. Like if you want him to go away, you need to stop replying to him.
I mean, they are getting the word out, I guess.
Yeah. Hey God, this is good. The free $9.95 whale play is not the same whale play that people pay $9.95 for. It's a lesser $9.95 whale play per Dave's own email. Yes, I included a whale on the daily card, which lost. I never include a whale on the daily card ever, but yesterday I did. However, it was not my top whale, which went to the whale players. I cannot give you the same play the $9.95 whale players are playing. Oh my goodness. That is so good. Where do you think this is posted? Does he have like a community? Does he have a Telegram or a Discord or something? Because that's where I'd want to be. Where's this shit getting posted?
And is the all caps, that's a conscious decision. Like
yeah.
I'm just going to go all caps. That's going to be my thing.
I love him having to clarify that there were two $9.95 whale plays, one for the actual whales and one for the drive-by whales.
I don't believe he makes money. I don't believe it.
It would, man, there's lots of people. It would be absolutely fascinating to see their true financials, but Vegas Dave would actually be up there.
If he put the time in, just try to make his own projections and shit.
Brian, you just suggested that Vegas Dave make his own projections.
It's not that hard.
Brian, don't even start. Don't even start with me on this. Vegas Dave is incapable of making his own projections. There's no way.
Okay, that's true. And if you're getting ratioed this hard, you just do not give a fuck.
We're getting in my comments. I'm getting like these crypto bot comments. Trade with proper analysis and learn how to make tax-free investments. George Stockfi on Instagram is who I recommend. He's a professional. I wonder if it's because I just put crypto in the title and then all the bots like fish it out.
That's not in mine. Must be Crypto Crash. Must have.
Yeah, these are the better questions, Brian. What are the odds that Vegas Dave even has Excel? And I can't talk shit. Like I'm an Excel noob, but like, does Vegas Dave even know how to do like a sum of a column of numbers? I mean, honestly.
I mean, how does he add all his conned money he gets?
He has that money counter. It's only physical cash he puts in there. Oh my God.
Man, I would I think there is a chance he has Excel. I mean, I'm taking this seriously here. I know it's a joke, but
no,
I would set
the
line at like plus 175, something like that.
Dude, this is so good.
Maybe he's a genius and he's just making you all look like fools.
Photoshopped on top of the stratosphere. He looks, very precipitously perched there. 4 a.m., checking my phone to see if my vision will be right again. If Cardano touches under $1 this summer, I will make a shit ton of money. Will my vision be right or wrong? Wait, is he shorting Cardano?
He's shorting it. So he did the same fucking thing with the Bitcoin one. I didn't see this. So the Bitcoin one I did, he's done the exact same thing with Cardano because he was telling everyone to buy Cardano at like 298 or I can't remember what it was. It was high. He was telling everyone to fucking buy it. Now he's trying to play it. And I love when he goes, they told me I was crazy.
Why if it touches $1? He has no idea. I mean, this is again, like, do we even think he actually even knows how to short Cardano?
No, there's a better chance he has Excel.
Yes,
I would say.
I agree with that.
How many followers does he have, really quick? Because last time we did an episode on him, he had like 80 or something, right?
Really? So down to 69K here.
Maybe I remember 80, but I could be misremembering because he has like 1 million Instagram followers, right?
Yeah, we can go check on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I don't want to. I just want to see if there's any more. Learn to take your profits. Greed will cripple you. These same hashtags that he keeps posting with misspelled Ethereum.
I still like the vision is seen with the brain. That was a good one. Thanks, Vegas Dave.
It's incredible. I mean, again, like his budget for, like, here's another question. Do you think he's doing like these Photoshops? Like when he has like the whale or the goat, going over him, do you think he's doing this or he's sending this clip to someone to put, and he's like, hey, put this, Or is this like an Instagram filter where he could just easily pull that up?
That was my guess. Instagram filter.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
What's up, Lou? We're just back on our bullshit, seeing what Vegas Dave is up to. We were comparing DFS players to old school poker players. Here we go. Dude, this is back to one of the half man. Now he's half man, half coin. What is this? Like, the goat thing at least makes conceptual sense.
He did the vision of seeing with the brain again.
But tell me, first of all, if you're gonna do the coin, at least match it up with the chin. Like, what is the coin representing, and what is even this coin? It says blockchain, cryptocurrency, decentralized applications on it.
It looks like the lettering from the ring in Lord of the Rings, like from Mordor.
I understand conceptually half man, half goat, half man, half greatest of all time. Yeah. I get it. What is this honestly trying to say?
It makes don't even try. It makes no fucking sense. He has no shame.
I can't wait till Dave has to explain his processing in a court of law or deposition. Dave controls all his processing. This is just a gimmick to sell his garage garbage. June's record: 0-3 game of the months, 1-5 game of the weeks, 11% win rate. How is that even possible if he's picking like 95% implied odds winners?
Do you think he charges so much so that we can't tail him easily? You know what I mean? And Apple bet him?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is like, he clearly doesn't give a shit about bad marketing. Like, everyone just dunks on him and makes fun of him. I still am trying to figure out the type of people who are getting sucked in. I see it would be like more easy on Instagram. I feel like just the way replies and stuff are more kind of hidden, and you get the lifestyle thing. Like on Twitter, like every single post you read is just people calling him a fraud, calling him out. Like, it's the worst possible marketing you could ever do. I just don't know how he ever gets new customers.
Is there like an app where you just you make your whatever social media tweet and it just goes to Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, blah blah blah, and he's just like, whatever, I don't care, I'm gonna.
That I could see that, yeah, like a auto post. I now want to listen to this thing, and yes, Lou, I'm kind of marveling at that too. It's one of in the entertainment biz, they call it a refillable. It's a segment that you can just do over and over in lots of different ways. Vegas Dave is a Lolz refillable. All right.
If you want to build an empire, stay single. A lot of guys tell me, you know what? What do you do for interaction? I'm lonely. Well, guess what? Entrepreneurship is a very lonely road. Success is hard. But I have a solution for all you guys. If you're bored and you're lonely and you miss your girlfriend, get a dog. Guess what? A dog doesn't talk back, right? A dog doesn't cheat on you. And to feed your dog, you don't have to take him to Del Frisco's. You don't even have to take him to Cabo. They'll live off dog food. So replace your girlfriend with a dog if you're lonely. There's your simple answer, people. Put the work in and get a dog.
Oh my God. Okay. A few things about that. One, I'm pretty sure that is a music bed ripped right from Succession. Have you watched that show on HBO at all?
I have not.
It's a really good show, but I can see why that would appeal to him. It's about, this super rich media conglomerate family that's pretty cutthroat and ruthless in their business dealings. So I can understand why he would use that. And then he shot it like a Gary V, like kind of self-help type, encouraging type video. And then I also love that, like, the height of luxury for Vegas Dave is Del Frisco Steakhouse. Which I mean is it's like a good steakhouse, but I thought he was going to go like way more bougie than Del Frisco's.
Well, maybe he didn't get to go abroad in college like you did, Peter.
That's right. And what do you agree? I mean, as a single guy, I mean, do you think you could have all your entrepreneurial success without being single?
No, he's dead on this one, Pete.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, he's clearly. It's clear this any news is good news or whatever. He's got to be doing that.
Dude, these are all. I feel like this is completely ripped off of the Gary V self-help stuff.
The people I talk to, if I fuck with you, that means I believe in you. No, you might not like what I tell you. You might not like what I have to say to you, so I'm going to grill you like an interview. What are you doing? How often are you working? How many hours are you putting in? Are you reading?
This is all Gary V stuff.
Single. Are you crushing your goals? Where do you want to be next month, next year? I mean, these are the questions I talk to my friends, and some of my friends don't even want to talk anymore because I grill them. But here's the message: I fuck with you because I believe in you. Now, if you're trying to get hold of me and I don't return your calls or texts because I don't fuck with you, I think you're a bum. Real facts. So remember, time is my most important asset. I'm so busy. So if I take the time to answer your phone call and give you guidance, that means I believe in you. So remember, if I fuck with you, I believe in you.
These are so good.
He's definitely stealing that shit.
Oh my God. Okay, one more of these.
Before I thought, see, I was young and dumb. See, before I thought flexing was having the Rolls Royce, the Ferraris. I thought flexing was having the bling bling. I thought flexing was having a $400,000 watch, which is worth more than people's homes. But as I got older and as I got wiser, I learned my biggest flex was giving my parents their dream home.
That was good. Okay,
that was such a good reveal.
All right, he got me on that one. That's it. I'm back in on Vegas Dave.
Oh my God, he got me so good.
I'm back in on Vegas Dave.
I thought it was gonna be, but I learned the biggest flex is believing in yourself and working hard. He's like, no, my parents a bowler house.
Do you think he's fucking around, just purely fucking around?
I don't.
He was a what's it called? A sketch comic. Failed. And he's like, I'm gonna do a little bit.
See, this is what I think happens with all of these guys. I always think of it like the Alex Jones phenomenon, where you start to get a little bit of positive feedback. You ratchet up your character, the heightened version of yourself. You realize people like that version more of you than the real thing. And then you kind of start drinking your own Kool-Aid. And then you get into this weird spot where you're like, wait, am I this heightened version of myself, or am I different? But to actually sell it, like you have to be that character. And so then I think they just become that person. And I think he's just decided that this is the character that can make me money. And now he just fully inhibits it. And sometimes like the wires get crossed because he's like trying to be someone he probably truly isn't. But yeah, it's like not quite. There's some level of self-awareness there, but not fully.
Right. It's strange. Yeah. And it's all like, okay, it's all like 1998 web zone text and on his website. Remember we went on his website last time? It's like he types in all caps, but then he'll do a bit like that where it's clearly aware. You would think. I don't fucking get it. But like no one who would get that sense of humor is going to give him $1,000 for his shitty picks. Like that doesn't cross over.
That's what we really need. I mean, I think we've said this before. We need to find someone who, not someone who got the picks as a bit, but someone who legitimately bought them because they thought they were going to make millions of dollars and then got burned. And we want to tell your story. If you signed up for Vegas Davis package, unironically, we want to talk to you.
That interview could go horribly wrong, but let's do it. We should tweet something out like, if you bought Vegas Davis package, we want to talk to you. We're not going to shit on you. We just want to know what the reasoning behind it.
And were you opto betting someone earlier?
I threw a little oppo bet in on the basketball game here.
Yeah, and where were you getting your opto intel?
A little known better. You probably haven't heard of him. Ben the Better.
Yeah, was this a pick on Twitter?
He gave out a free pick, so yeah, immediate. I didn't get time to do my prop bets, so you just gotta apple bet that shit immediately. Here's what I don't want to say it. I don't want to talk about it on the show.
Why?
Because I'm really thinking about if I am gonna have some start having some more free time after this weekend, hopefully, and I want to subscribe to his Patreon and apple bet him.
All right. Yeah. Well, we need to lay low. I still would love to get Ben on the show. He's been faving a lot of my tweets, so I think we're friends. Yeah.
How about this? I'll leave if that's what it takes. I'll step out while you interview him for the 15 minutes or whatever. If he doesn't want me on, that's fine.
Okay, so why don't we give him all options? We'll give him 3 options to come on Lolz. The first option, it's with all 3 of us. Grand old time. Second option, Brian makes you, actually there's 4 options. Brian makes you uncomfortable. Then Brian leaves. It's just me and Ben the Better. Maybe it's I'm the one that makes him uncomfortable. It's just Ben the Better and Brian. Or maybe we both make him uncomfortable and he comes on and just does a solo pod on the Lolz feed. Those are our 4 options.
Just, all right. I want to get his take on Vegas Dave. Does he aspire to be a Vegas Dave? Does he think Vegas Dave is a cool dude?
Yeah,
there's so many questions.
I am not sure. I'm not sure. But it was a bummer that all your challenge with Ben the Better kind of fizzled out.
He won. Didn't he tweet out he won something? So maybe it's back on.
I honestly I've been missing some of his tweets. I haven't turned notifications on. I think I've been missing some.
Oh no. Yeah.
Do you have notifications turned on for anyone on Twitter?
No. I just leave his feed up just on its own page, just watching it. That and Coin Market Cap, just going in between the two all day.
I think I've asked you this before, but you only use the Twitter web app, right? You've never used a third-party Twitter app?
I have it on my phone now after our intervention. But whenever if somebody follows me or something, I go and click and see who it is. It brings up the app on my phone, and I'm like, God, this sucks. I just go to the website.
You're still triggered by the app?
I don't like it.
What is it that you don't like?
I don't know. I don't know. I like the I'm just more comfortable with the website. But I'm on my PC most of the time anyway. So
no. I like on the computer. I still prefer. I actually don't have TweetDeck up hardly anymore.
It still works, doesn't it?
Yeah, it works. It's good if I just found it too distracting. And now my distraction mechanism is Discord. Like I have Discord up. I can't if I had Discord and TweetDeck up all day there, I literally would get nothing done. I would just be staring at a constant stream of new messages.
We've talked about paying someone to do a little like pull the info into Discord so we don't have to even look.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things that I know I've talked about it on, I think I've tweeted about it, but I got that text service. It's like text HQ. And so I got,
you tweeted it out.
Yeah. Twitter DMs, Discord DMs, Telegram DMs, Slack, Instagram. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting any, but it is really nice because I was just going through this cycle. It's like, oh, check on your Twitter messages, then go over here. I even have my iMessages in here there. So it's just like consolidating and not having to go check. I feel like I've been infinitely more productive.
I believe it. I put that messages app on after you actually recommended that one to me. And,
the Android message for web?
Yeah, just the Android messages one. It's so much better to not have to go to your phone.
Yeah, for sure.
You never miss responding to something that's important. Yeah, I love it.
I always wondered when I started using that if people were like, wow, Peter used to just respond with 3-word texts, when I was doing it on my phone. And then I'm writing paragraphs because I'm just at my computer just firing off text messages.
Same thing for me. Why? Yes, just a why,
Yeah.
Now it's yes, I'll be there at 8:17. And yeah.
By the way, did you happen to see this? John McAfee died today, and here's the link.
Right.
Man, so what's the deal? I haven't read up on the McAfee stuff. I mean, he was a legit character. I mean,
Oh yeah.
He's the one who famously said he was going to cut his dick off. maybe that's how he died. As I'm sure people have made that joke already. I mean,
and he also is I don't know what the term is, where you get shit on your face. Did you see that documentary on him?
no.
Oh wow. Pretty fucked up. So like everyone's assuming he was suicided. But he's like 75.
Yeah.
So like maybe he was just like, you know what? I'm a Spanish person. I'm gonna get extradited. Probably. Fuck it.
I would legitimately love to watch like a well-made documentary about his life, because
there it is, Mark. Was it Gringo? Was that it? The one I'm talking about?
Oh, so there is a doc on this?
That's what I was talking about. I wasn't joking.
Okay, I thought you meant like it was about a specific story or something. I didn't realize there was the full.
It's him. Yeah, it's him. And they interview the prostitutes and stuff. It's really fucked up.
I have seen him say that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's been saying that forever. Yeah, but he's crazy enough where he could like do the whole double.
Of course.
Like, I mean, yeah. I mean, he was like a libertarian icon, kind of. I don't know if I want to go that far, but can you like the way like your what's it called in like the New York obituary?
Yeah,
it's like died in a Spanish prison. Like,
yeah,
not so good.
I know.
That's like an old joke, like the punchline. What is this?
This is the trailer for his documentary.
Yeah, that's him. All right.
When John came up with antiviral software, people weren't even aware of viruses.
He was getting paranoid.
He would talk about how he could have people killed.
He really wanted to create a mystique, like Colonel Kirk, in the heart of darkness.
He's dangerous.
All right, I'm gonna have to check that out.
He when I worked for this second minor league baseball team I worked for out of college, our hitting coach was Joe Charbonneau. Are you familiar with Joe Charbonneau?
No.
He won Rookie of the Year in I want to say like 80 or 81, and then hurt his back, and then he was out of baseball. He was on the Indians too, and so like they had a song on local radio about him in Cleveland. Like he was fairly popular. Anyways, and by the time he got to this minor league baseball team, he was basically a raging alcoholic. But and I had to pay his bar tab once. and I was like, whatever, 25 or something. And his brother worked at that McAfee virus company and like made a fortune. This is a completely random, pointless story. I guess there's a point to it. We're talking about McAfee, but like the world is so small.
Yeah, it was just always weird to see him. I guess that's actually the thing that's interesting about crypto is the type of personalities that it overlaps with. Like you have these McAfee types, who are just these like unhinged libertarians. And then you have like, and I guess it's even less about like their political affiliation, but just more the diversity of the people it attracts. Like I was listening to Davis's pod Takecast with the guy who was from some of the advocacy groups and stuff for like political change and stuff. And those people are attracted to Bitcoin. And then you have Pat McAfee, and it attracts a motley crew of people.
Yeah, that guy was probably, this is like 2 weeks ago or whatever.
Yeah.
Davis is, that guy was probably a libertarian. I could kind of tell.
Yeah, that's why I backtracked on it, because I was like, they're probably both libertarians, but they have wildly different temperaments.
Libertarian is such a huge umbrella, like that you're going to get all sorts of different people. You know what I mean? Like Milton Friedman is, like the libertarian is nothing like John McAfee, who's nothing. It's pretty wide. I mean, that's why with this crash, I'm like, it still has all the things I was attracted to begin with.
Yeah.
I hope, and I really, really hope, not just for money, but just for the decentralization aspect of it that was so attractive to begin with, to get money out of, away from the Fed, away from the state. it still can happen.
Yeah.
And all the other, ancillary things that come with that, like getting rid of the duopoly of Visa and MasterCard and blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, we're not doing that bad.
Well, that's the thing about all this, the crypto crashes and the stuff. Like, yeah, it sucks looking at your, Blockfolio or whatever, but nothing's changed. The thesis has not changed unless it does, to your point, with massive legislation or something like that. And then the thesis does change, but I don't think the thesis has changed at all.
That's all I mean, the FUD is here. I mean, the legislation's here. It's coming, I think. Like, I mean, China has really cracked down. It seems like this is actually for real this time.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at anything maybe that's changed in the last day or so, but I mean, they're definitely there's no way they're just going to be like, okay, crypto you can do whatever you want. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not going to fucking happen. They're going to come with legislation. Is a world where it's like regulated crypto. And so another thing with the crypto bros that I've said on other podcasts and stuff is like, yeah, you can't get rid of crypto. You can't get rid of the internet. But like, you can't get rid of poker either. But if you make it illegal for all banks to process transactions from online poker sites, you basically ruin the poker, the poker system, the poker ecosystem. So like, if they make it where every business has to provide X, Y, or Z, if it's a Bitcoin transaction, like that can really fuck us up. You know what I mean? So like, it won't get rid of it, but they can cause some serious problems, maybe in the price or whatever. Like, who knows what'll happen. So like, I think that is more likely. That's the more likely outcome. I think totally illegal, I think, is like, like a 1% chance. Right. Highly regulated is like a 50% chance.
And I think what happens is a lot of the maxis are, they say it doesn't matter, but those maxis have like an insanely long time horizon, right? Like their time horizon is basically infinite, but based on how they talk. And it's like, sure, Bitcoin, I'd even like to think it's probably resilient to even like hard short-term legislation, but it might take 10 years for it to repop up after like hard legislation, right?
I mean, is there going to be a country in 50 years? Like, how can you be sure of something?
Oh no, like, I'm not. But these guys,
I'm talking about them. Yeah. Listen. I'm still down, and I'm still down for the reasons I was down for before, and I'm gonna buy back in. I might do it tomorrow. Who knows? But like, I mean, I still have most. I only sold like 30% or something.
Yeah.
But I had to sell too, because that was like my whole thesis that I've been like preaching, is like, they're fucking gonna do something. And then Elizabeth Warren comes out with that big statement. And I'm like, if I don't sell now, I'm not even gonna. Why are you talking to a microphone? Because you're not even doing what you said was gonna happen, and you're not even gonna try to sell at least a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna. I mean, I don't know. The effect of the price is so weird. Like Top Shot, like it just makes it makes a lot of the stuff doesn't make any sense. Like if Jokic wins MVP again next year, yeah, the price could go up, but really it's just the overall how is the overall Top Shot market doing at that point?
Yeah, I mean, that's what was so frustrating about it. We've said this before. Like, we got our Jokic, buying low on him before he became, the MVP, but it didn't matter because all that mattered was the overall state of the market.
Right. Yeah. It's clown economy.
Yeah. All right, guys. Fun time as always. Brian, by this time next week, I expect Lolz drapes over your shoulder.
It actually looks a little better now.
It does actually look a little better.
Right.
It's not sustainable though, Brian. We need people to think you're a professional streamer.
I'll fix it. I didn't know it looked like that.
It's all right. It was great to get a peek at your new bathroom. Brian, anything else going on? I know you're competing in the DFS World Cup. Anything else?
That's it. You know, go USA Central.
All right, guys, we got the links down below for the audio. I believe TeePublic is having a merch sale right now, 35% off if you want to get some of your Lolz gear down there. And yeah, otherwise, we will be back next Wednesday. So for Brian Hooper, I'm Peter Overzet, and we love Vegas Dave.